Hey guys, this is Camper15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Teasing Master Takagi-san episode review, and we're back with episode 3 of Teasing Master Takagi-san season 3. Um, I want to be aligned to say this wasn't my favorite episode. This was my favorite episode. My favorite episode up to this point was probably episode 1 with just the wackiness of the dreams sequence, but this episode, honestly, I was laughing my butt off, as well as at the end of this episode when it came to the umbrella situation. It was just so damn cute and adorable. And this became my favorite episode of the season so far. Adorableness and stuff like that. But let's get to it. What's the first interaction between our boy Nishikata and our girl Takagi? Well, the first part of it is about fans. So it's a super hot day. And obviously Nishikata and Takagi are hot. You know, Nishikata has this fan he's blown on him, but he's still kind of hot. Now, Takagi is like, hey, let's have a competition. Let's see, who can move this eraser the farthest with the fan. And whoever the winner is, the loser has to fan the winner. And I loved it how Nishikata's like, this is my chance to get her. He's just envisioning freaking Takagi just fanning him like you see in like those shows back in Egyptian times or stuff like that, where you have the big leaf branch, and you just have, like, say Cleopatra sitting there, and then her servants are just blowing her. It's funny and everything. So what I found hilarious is Takagi actually played this guy like a brick. I didn't even think about this. I would have probably been like, oh, I didn't even think about this, but I found it freaking hilarious from the standpoint. I found it hilarious how she's like, okay, you can move the eraser with your fan. So our boy Nishikata is just trying to blow the fan, just like as he's, like, I guess you could say in church, blowing a fan on your face and everything. Now he slightly moves it, and Nishikata thinks he got this back. He's like, there's no way this girl's gonna freaking do this. I did it. And it was funny because she wasn't paying. Now, the funny thing about it is, he then realizes, oh shit, I was blowing the fan on her. So it's like she was already getting cool air. And she's like, oh, you're done now, or something like that. And she obviously recognizes that he moved it slightly. So she's like, well, it's my turn now. And all she does was literally grab the fan, just have the fan touch the eraser and just move it that way on the desk. And then Nishikata's all shocked, and Takagi is like, well, the rules were use the fan to move the eraser. And that's when Nishikata's like, you're fucking kidding me. I literally was like, when I watched that, I was like, okay, Takagi, you got me there. Smart girl. She got him good, that one. I'll say that. That's one of the better ones. That's one of the better teases she's actually gotten him on. He actually had a legit brain fart, and she actually just did it like, well, I said, you can move the eraser with the fan, so I did that. And obviously, you get a cute moment to where he's blowing the fan on her, but she slowly but surely gets closer to him, to the point they're literally touching shoulders, and they can both feel the air coming off the fan, which it was adorable because he ended up getting all flustered and everything because she's super close to him, and we know that he doesn't like her being super close because he gets flustered because he likes her, but at the same time it's probably hard for her because, well, she likes him. Anyways, the next part turns around about, I guess, baseball, which is what it is in the thumbnail, but no, that truly didn't happen. But the thing is, Nishikata was telling his friends about this manga he's reading about, this crazy cool thing, and it's typical funny business that a kid is at his age. When you read a manga at a kid at his age, and you kind of try to reenact, or you like Kamehameha. We used to always do that when we were younger, when we first watched Dragon Ball, or maybe you watch One Piece and you're like, Gamu Gamu no, pistol, and you wish you could stretch your arm out like Luffy can. Well, here he's thinking he's like, he essentially sees this little, I guess you could say, ping pong ball roll on in as he's reading it, and he starts reenacting like he's a picture from his manga. But Takage's there watching him. He's like, "Oh shit, she just watched me do this. Takagi, please don't tell anybody." And she's like, okay, I won't. Yeah, or well, she says, "I don't know. Let's actually play a game." And the whole thing is they play like, I guess, a baseball game in a way, and she's like, if I hit the ball, you lose, but if you can strike me out, you win. And I loved it because they had the setting like he was like in the manga, interpreting the manga, because she even told him like, please do it like how the way the manga does it and everything and stuff like that, which is funny. And he gets past the first strike and he's like, good. He's like, but the typical anime trope, I'm just getting started. And Takagi, I swear, I marked out and I freaking was laughing a storm up, but she's like, oh, is that what they say in the manga? And he's like, ah! And he's like, damn it, she made me lose my focus. And I'm like, yes, Takagi. That's almost in every battle, like shonen or something like that, where they always say in a competition, don't worry, I'm just getting warmed up. But then he throws it again. She ends up hitting it. She loses. He loses and stuff like that. It's hilarious. He then begs Takagi not to say it to anybody, and she's like, I don't know, but maybe for your sanity, I won't tell anybody and stuff like that. And the only reason why I was doing that is because I just wanted to read your manga. And he's like, what? And essentially he said, I just want to get to know you better. And obviously that's funny. That was cute and adorable and stuff like that. She wants to understand what he likes and stuff like that. Are we getting an episode where it could be Nishikata's birthday and she gives him something that he likes? And stuff like that. The next thing in the episode covers 3 girls. They try to save this cat that seemingly looks to be stuck, but the one girl with the glasses ends up getting her head stuck. She ends up getting out. It starts raining, but we find out that, the cat was actually has a lot of fur, and that's why it got stuck, because when it was raining, the fur obviously went down and it was all damp and everything because of the rain, and it got out easily, but it just shook the water off of it, and it's a cat with a lot of fur. So that was kind of it. I found it funny. The banter between those 3 characters are hilarious and stuff like that. So yeah. And then the last part of the episode pertains to something we got, I think, back in the earlier season of the show. But I still do like this, and this is kind of what made me love this episode a lot more, is the fact that it ends up being rainy, but everybody didn't see it coming. Nishikata hurries to the Lost and Found to go find maybe an umbrella there. And he can have, and the Lost and Found has one umbrella he can then use for or borrow or rental or something like that. Which I never knew. I know when I was in elementary school or middle school and there was a Lost and Found, you couldn't just take it. You just had to ask the people like, hey, is this truly yours and stuff like that. And you just would lie about it. But just put down your freaking ID number and your name and stuff like that. Make sure you return it back tomorrow because it's not yours. Everything. And, as he's walking in the rain with the umbrella, he's saying, I can't wait to get home and everything because I can't wait to go watch my show and everything. It's going to be so epic. But then he remembers about Takagi and he's like, wait, what if Takagi didn't bring her umbrella? Oh, crap. I kind of feel bad. And I thought it was cute and adorable because he's like, nah, it's all right. I'm just going to go home. But then he thinks about Takagi even more. He's like, I got to go back and do something. So he ends up going back like a really a great dude, a good dude. And he asks Takagi, like, did you not bring your umbrella? She's like, yeah, I didn't. And that's when he asked her in a pretty sweet, cute way, is like, did you want to... essentially asking her to walk home in the rain with the umbrella so she can stay dry and everything. I found it adorable and cute because Takagi is like, is that just a way you want to get cozy with me under the umbrella? And he's like, no, I don't like that. You got the wrong idea. But I found it adorable, but we know he was looking out for Takagi, and we even see as they're walking to leave, she's like, she obviously thanks him for that, and she's like, thank you for looking out for me and stuff like that, and you're a good dude, everything. obviously Nishikata's like, oh, well, I was just looking out for you and making sure you're okay, everything. And obviously she had to tease him a bit by saying, because Takagi ends up saying, so if we refer to particular rain again and I just purposely leave my umbrella again, would you ask me to, walk with you under the umbrella again? And obviously Nishikata's like, well, sure, yeah. And she gives a little slight tease like, oh, so you do want to get cozy with me under the umbrella. And he's like, stop teasing me, Takagi. Everything. But I thought it was sweet and adorable. I will say Nishikata has done some nice things in the past, but it's another super nice thing Nishikata did where he didn't think about himself for once. He actually did think about Takagi. And the fact that he does like her, this obviously shows that he likes her a lot and he cares about her as much as she cares about him and everything. And I thought it was sweet and adorable that he was willing to forgetting his freaking, TV show he was going to watch. Because even she said, you're gonna like miss your TV show, and he's like, yeah, but I can't just let you just stay here all alone and stuff like that. But it takes guts. I know it would be hard for me to be like, oh, I need to see this show. I need to see my Dragon Ball. But I have to go back and make sure this girl's okay. But he did a nice thing. That was a nice gentleman thing. So our boy Nishikata is a great guy, which we already knew. But this was a very cute, adorable episode. This is my favorite episode of the season so far. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Teasing Master Takagi-san, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more of this anime review, as well as any of the other Winter of Anime 2022 reviews, as well as any of the other animes I review on the channel. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I'm checking this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.